Hi, I'm Daniel Palacci. Welcome to Mastermind Martial Arts in Hesperia, California. Let me give you a tour of my gym. Got the logo on the wall here. Got to represent always. Now right here, this is a tournament I did in Huntington Beach, and they liked this picture so much that they used it for their next tournament, which they had in Las Vegas. So it's kind of cool to be on a poster for something. Now this is very meaningful. As you can see, this is my first match at Black Belt. Well, you guys don't know that, but this is my first match at Black Belt at 2013 IBJJF Pan Ams. And as you can see, I won. Big moment. First time competing at Black Belt is always a big deal. And to win against a tough opponent from Brazil was definitely a good feeling. Now over here, these two things are my instructionals that I have. This sweep, I literally do sweep the world with the twist sweep. Everyone who comes through or people I roll with, even if I don't submit them or even if they submit me, I still hit them with the twist sweep. Exploring the empty half guard is a position I've been developing for a long time. Definitely not the first to do it. No one is. This stuff just gets rediscovered, but both of these are available for download or purchase. I will link them in the description for you. Now here is a flag. Every gym's got to have a flag, right? So I decided to just kind of put my logo with some stars, you know, represent your country, represent my business, and the gym I train at, which is my own. Here, this is back in 2011 when I was on the cover of MMA Business magazine. That's my judo sensei, my instructor Nathan, him and I doing some throws, and a good little article. It was not sold mass, it's just sold for people who are in the MMA business, but it's definitely cool to be on a cover of a magazine, especially when you didn't know. This was a tournament I did in August 2014. The guy rolled underneath for a leg lock, and I countered with a toe hold of my own. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, but I ended up winning that match. Now, this one's very special to me. That was probably my best single performance at any tournament I ever did. That was the American Cup in San Jose in 2012. And as you can see, I got the Kimura from the guard submission. That picture was actually in Gracie magazine, which again, I didn't know. It's always cool when you pop up in magazines and you see a picture of yourself in there. Again, I didn't get paid for any of the magazine or poster stuff, but it's always cool. Now this picture in the corner, it was my one pro MMA fight that I had July 12, 2008 out in Salt Lake City, Utah. The fight is on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. I did win. The guy ate quite a few knees from me before he went down. But it's the only pro fight I had. I had in the next 2 years, 2009, 2010, like 6 fights fall through, and then I started getting injured, so I just stopped doing MMA. This is standard gym stuff here. You know, heavy bag, grappling bag. Don't have a whole lot of square footage out here, but you can surprisingly fit probably 18 to 20 people out here if we're drilling technique. When we're with rolls, probably 10. So that's why I'm showing you guys everything else, because you can see the space I have. Okay, let's go back here. We have a bathroom. You've seen one bathroom, you've seen them all. Okay, this is the changing area. A few of these lockers I use for my stuff, but I do let my students use these lockers if they need to store their stuff here. Got some striking equipment, some jump ropes, fitness stuff. Again, got to always represent. Phone number is still good. The website is not, but that is my phone number. So reach out if you guys have questions. Now we're kind of coming to the more important part of the gym. As you can see, I'm a big Batman fan, but more importantly, I'm a big on motivational stuff. Chris Brennan, who's a friend of mine, high-level black belt world champion. He's actually done a seminar here. This is something that he put on social media, and I liked it so much I blew it up, laminated it, and put it on my wall. But I love that. You just outwork people. Doesn't matter how talented you are. You just keep working and working, and you can beat everyone. Again, same kind of thing. Everything's impossible till someone does it. I don't know if Batman actually said that, but it works for me, and I love Batman. Again, more motivational stuff. Though that is a picture from The Dark Knight, and that quote was from Batman Begins, but we're splitting hairs at that point. But it means a lot, right? You fall, you just get back up again. This is one of the most important ones in here. Practice like a champion. Now look what's underlined, right? Act. That's the biggest thing here. People don't always act the way they should. All right? Rest in peace, Kobe. Had to have this because come in every day with the drive to be your best. Now, while we're on the subject of motivational stuff, up here is my last one, and it ties into all the other ones. It's only when you stop trying that you truly fail. If you never give up, you can never fail. All right? I've been in business 10 years. I'm still learning. It's been a tough time. It'll be 10 years this July. But it's been tough, but I refuse to quit. All right? Now, over here, to me, is the most important part of the gym. Ignoring this is just the IBJJF ranking system. The International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation, they have a lot of credibility in the jiu-jitsu world, but these are the most important things. This was November 27th, 2012, the day I got my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. There's Gabriel tying it around my waist. And here are the certificates proving I'm legit. Believe it or not, I've had people criticize me because I'm not famous, and they ask me how legit I am. You don't have to be famous or be a world champion to be a great instructor. I pride myself on being good, but this proves I at least know what I'm talking about. Because here's me getting it, and here's me proving that I have the rank I say I have. Now this was July 24th, 2022, when I got my judo black belt. If politics hadn't been involved, this would have been my first black belt. I probably should have had my judo black belt in 2011, but it is what it is. There's a lot of bullshit in martial arts, unfortunately. I try not to cause any myself, but hey, sometimes shit happens, right? And again, here's my rank proving that I am a black belt, and I should be up for a stripe hopefully sometime in the next couple of years, but you know, I want the stripe when I deserve it. Stripes at black belt tend to be time in and not really skill based, so I still train my judo, I still train my jiu-jitsu. Now this is the most interesting thing I have hanging on the wall. Okay, parents especially, no one listens to this, and I put these up and I have to point to them quite a bit, and sometimes people don't like me, but hey, you know, if you're paying me to coach or teach someone, especially your kid, no coaching from the sides, and please keep your volume down. It doesn't endear me to a lot of people. I don't make a lot of friends, but hey man, sometimes people need to shut up. So, sounds rude, but hey, that's how it is sometimes. So, you know, nice quaint little gym, 750 square feet, I believe, but you know, a lot of training gets done here. A lot of fighters train here. The man behind the camera fights. A lot of other guys fight and compete too. So if you guys are ever in the area, Hesperia, California, first class is free. Come in and check it out. Mastermind Martial Arts.